got a phone call when we were just about ready to come in 94. We're just about ready to come to Little Rock, that my grandfather passed away in Denver. So we all traveled to Denver, Colorado. I say we all, my dad, his brother, my sister, and myself. There were 4 of us that traveled in a car to Denver to view my grandfather's funeral. There was a period there where everybody was kind of gathered around, and my dad just stepped back. And everybody stepped away from the casket, and he went up by himself. And I'm like, what's he doing? He stayed there for a long time by himself. And we drove back from Denver to Pittsburgh, and he talked almost the whole time. Traveling to Denver, he never said a word. He was just going through his whole life, and he didn't recall a lot of the things that took place. So we're going back, and he's talking about the past, and we get into the driveway. We're staying with Sherry's folks, my in-laws. He said something to me that he had never told me. Now, I'm 38 years old at this point. And he said, "I love you, son." It's like, where'd that come from? And then it dawned on me. He was watching his dad in a casket, had passed away, and he had never heard those 3 words. And God just said, you need to tell him. So immediately, I'm writing this tribute up, because now I have a different understanding and appreciation for who he was. So it was around Christmas that I finished the tribute, and we had the whole family around, and I had a chance to read it to him. I didn't think I'd ever get through it. When we were finished, he was so emotional, and he said something that really affirmed what I was believing. He said, nobody else would have ever done that for me. He heard what he needed to hear, that I loved him and I was proud of him for allowing me the opportunity to have my own family. Because you see, I was that illegitimate child that he could have easily given me up. And I thanked him for being a hero. That's a tough thing to go through as a young man, because you want to look up to your dad. And I don't think there's a man out there today that understands how much power they have in a child's life.